Good morning, everyone. I am Ayasikate Aban, and we are the Group 1. And we are tasked now to discuss to you the different topics which entitled the entrepreneurship, its concept, its importance, its contributions, and of course the three clusters. And also the business plan, its structure, the factors, and of course the business plan. And I was assigned to discuss to you the entrepreneurship and its concept as well as the business plan. So, let's define the word entrepreneurship. What is the meaning of entrepreneurship? So, according to the handouts and according to AH Cole, that entrepreneurship daw is the purposeful activity of an individual or a group of associated person just like those dealers, solicit orders, the persons who supervise persons like Ana, and then it is undertaken to initiate, maintain, or aggrandize profit by production and distributions of economic goods and services. That is according to AH Cole. So, entrepreneurship daw is a purposeful activity. Like, willingness. May willingness ka of an individual or a group of associated individuals to maintain, to initiate and aggrandize profit. Aggrandize means to increase profit by, of course, producing and distributing not just economic goods but also services. Another definition is that the entrepreneurship daw is the process of creating something new and assuming the risk and reward. So, it is daw about creating something new, no? It's about putting up new business or businesses and assuming the risk and the reward. So, of course, if you are putting up a business, syempre, risk dapat, you are considered as a risk taker kasi hindi mo alam, no? Like, di ba, sabi ng iba na if you're putting up business or ikaw, nag-put up ka ng business, para kang nagsusugal. You are taking risk, no? Kasi hindi mo alam kung anong mangyayari sa business mo, if it is maging successful ba or hindi. So, it is about assuming the risk and of course the rewards. Kung maging successful, then it's good. Pero pag hindi, okay lang. Nag-take ka ng risk. Okay. So, syempre, if there is an entrepreneurship, there is also an entrepreneur. So, what is entrepreneur or who is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurs. Okay. And entrepreneur daw is a person who is responsible for putting up a business or enterprises. So, 'di ba? Ang definition ng entrepreneurship is about putting up something new or putting up business. So, ang entrepreneur is the one that is responsible for that business or enterprises. Siya yung responsable sa pagpapatayo ng business. Siya yung the one who naghahawak ng business, siya yung responsable. So, it is very understandable naman, no? So, let's go to the concept of entrepreneurship. So, ano bang concept ng entrepreneurship? So, entrepreneurship there is a lot of various views about entrepreneur. So, those are first, entrepreneur as a risk bearer. So, according to the definition kanina, so i-base natin sa definition kanina na ang entrepreneurship is about risk taking. So, one of the various views about the entrepreneur is that sila yung risk bearer, no? So, na-explain ko naman kanina kung bakit sila nag-take ng risk, no? Or they are viewed as a risk bearer kasi when you are putting up a business, when you're putting up a business, you are taking risk. So, basically, entrepreneur are a a risk bearer. Second is an entrepreneur as an organizer. So, yes, it is an organizer kasi when you are putting up a business, you are organizing a business. You are organizing an organization, no? Kasi ang business is parang organization na din. So, the entrepreneur as the responsible for putting up a business, they are the ones who are considered or viewed as organizer. So, third is one of the views of an entrepreneur is entrepreneur as an innovator. So, basing on the definition again, that entrepreneurship is about aggrandize a profit. So it increases the profit. No, it increases the profit. So on innovator or innovation is about development. So naga-increase, naga-develop. And the entrepreneur is viewed as an innovator kasi siya yung responsible bakit nag-innovate ang isang business. Okay, so those are the definition of entrepreneurship and its concept. And my other group members will report to you the remaining subtopics.
Everyone, I am Stephanie Fuscabio. I will report the characteristics or portrait of an entrepreneur. So first, entrepreneurs have passion. Those making it in business do so because they like what they do. So why passion such an important characteristics of an entrepreneur? So passion is essential for the success of an entrepreneur because for those who convey a passion are motivated, persuasive, have a larger social networks, and more social capital. So passion is the power that motivates and inspires people to achieve a specific goals, no matter how tough they may seem. So number two is entrepreneurs are willing to learn and experiment. Entrepreneurs talk to someone who can help, be it experts, competitors, suppliers, or prospective customers. So willingness to learn describes a commitment to continuously acquire a new knowledge and to develop oneself, both in professional or in a personal ways. So number three is entrepreneurs are willing to work hard. There's no substitute for the hard work. So generally successful entrepreneurs are hard workers and they also enjoy what they are doing. So they are dedicated, passionate, and focused. So number four, entrepreneurs are persistent and patient. Many successful entrepreneurs have tried to fail before. They learn from their mistakes. So entrepreneurs knows that business won't always be a source of the happiness or the stability. But entrepreneurs who show persistence through difficulty may be more likely to be succeed. So number five, entrepreneurs have a vision. Have a business plan before you start. So having a vision provides a sense of purpose and direction for the business. So your vision will help you define your short and long-term goals and guide the decisions you make along the way. So number six is entrepreneurs are creative and innovative. Learn to be flexible and to adapt by watching the market closely. So why creativity and innovation is important to entrepreneurs? So creativity and innovation helps develop new ways of improving an existing product or service to optimize the business. So this also allows entrepreneurs to think outside the box and beyond the traditional solutions. So number seven, entrepreneurs seek opportunities. They grab opportunities that come their way, be they in acquiring loans or space or in expanding their business. So if you actively seek opportunities, you will find new products for old markets or for the customers. The successful entrepreneur seeks to find new ways to please old customers. So number eight, entrepreneurs are persuasive and know the value of networking. This trait is as being connected to leadership. So in other words, successful entrepreneurs need to be persuasive. So why? Because a persuasive entrepreneurs is not only able to convince customers to buy, but also to create a strong connection of excited about being their organization or idea grow. So number 9, entrepreneurs are true to their words. Word of honor is very important to the entrepreneur. So being able to sustain trustworthy relationship, all entrepreneurs must understand the importance of keeping their promises to the others and to themselves as well. So number 10, entrepreneurs take calculated risk. They have moderated tolerance for risk. So what is calculated risk? A calculated risk is carefully considered uh, a decision that exposes a person to a degree of personal and financial risk that is counterbalanced by a reasonable possibility of benefit. So assessing whether or not a risk is worth it involves careful cost-benefit analysis. So number 11, entrepreneurs demand quality and efficiency. It is easier to convince people if your products are higher quality. So as an entrepreneur, it always competing with others to do things better, faster, and less cost. He or she strive to achieve excellence. So number 12, entrepreneurs are systematic. They always have a plan. They monitor closely to see how it plays out. So the activities that will ensure the attainment of the goals and reaching of the specified outputs, both in quality and quantity, should be clearly stated in a concrete plan. So lastly, entrepreneurs are confident. He is a self-confident person. So confident allows you to speak concisely and clarity. So entrepreneurs who have confidence attract the what they desire. So they present their best selves to their potential clients, and those clients feels their energy and confidence. So when you know that you are the best person to get the job done and believe in yourself, so others will believe in you too.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rasheen Samantha Bullion. Our topic in this morning is about the importance of entrepreneurship. So, what is the importance of entrepreneurship? The importance of entrepreneurship is first, generates employment, second, eradicates poverty and social unrest, third, help in the economic growth of the country, and last, improve social and image abroad. So the question is, why entrepreneurship is important? Yes, entrepreneurship is important as it has the ability to improve standards of living and create wealth not only for the entrepreneur but also for the related businesses. Entrepreneur also help drive changes with innovative where new and provide products enable new markets to be developed. Then that is the importance of entrepreneurship. The question is, entrepreneurs creates employment. Yes, entrepreneur creates employment opportunities not only for themselves but for others as well. The second question is, how does entrepreneurship help reduce poverty? Entrepreneurs use poverty-stricken areas as commodity markets or service of raw materials to increase employment there and promotes regional economic development and alleviate poverty. The last question is, how entrepreneurs contribute to the economic development of a country rather. Entrepreneurs boost economic growth by introducing innovative technologies, products, and services. That is the importance of entrepreneurship. That's all. Thank you.
Good morning, I am Shella May Aporto and now I will discuss to you all about the contributes of entrepreneurs to economic development. So first, they develop new markets. So entrepreneurs often use new ideas, methods or business strategies in attempt to make profit. They generating new ideas, developing alternative methods or production, and tapping into new or emerging markets that could change agriculture well into the future. So the second is they discover new things. Yes, entrepreneurs need to feel excited about trying something different almost constantly. Simply put, they are always going to be things they have never tried before, new ways to market, new ways to promote, new ways to engage customers, and new ways to sell, and capital resources for productivity. The entrepreneur, along with making the mobility of resources, has to see that this mobilization should be in favorable direction. Thus, the entrepreneur should make contact with the supplier of these resources and should get satisfaction about its availability in time. And fourth is they introduce new technologies. Yes, through the use of technologies, business can research the market through the use of secondary data. This is extremely useful as it provides business with in-depth knowledge about markets before penetrating them. So, the fifth one is they create employment. Entrepreneurs create employment opportunities not only for themselves but for others. For others as well. Um, entrepreneurial activities may influence a country's economic performance by bringing new products, methods, and production processes to market, and by boosting productivity and competition more broadly. And six is they improve the quality of life. Yes, they have the ability to change the way we live and work on local and national basis. If successful, their innovation may improve standards of living and addition to creating wealth and with entrepreneurial ventures. They also create jobs and contribute to a growing economy. And the last one is they contribute to more equitable income distribution and is social unrest. So when income is eventually distributed, entrepreneurs also grows. People will have more money with which to buy the products and services they need.
Okay, now let's discuss about business. So, what is business, by the way? So, when we say business, it defined as an organization or enterprising entity engaged in commercial, industrial, and professionals activities. So the term business also refers to the organized efforts and activities of individuals to produce and sell goods and services for profit. So, okay, there are four structure of business organization. So the first is sole proprietorship. So sole proprietorship is owned and operated by one individual. The owner is called the proprietor. So the second is partnerships. So when we say partnership, it is a legal arrangement of two or more owners who call themselves partners. They bind themselves to contribute money, property, and industry to put up the business and divide profit among them. And the third is corporation. So corporation is composed of more than 5 owners who call themselves stockholders. Their shares are called capital stock, and owner often have no part in the management of the business. And the last is cooperative. So cooperative is a duly registered association of persons with a common bond of interest who have voluntarily joined together to achieve a lawfully common social or economic end, making equitable contributions to the capital required and accepting a fair share of the risks and benefits.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Charlene Barinque, one of the reporters for today, and I'm going to report the 3 clusters of PECs. The first cluster is Achievement Cluster. Achievement Cluster is a part of the PECs needed to become a successful entrepreneur. So in Achievement Clusters, there are 5 elements. The first one is Opportunity Seeking. Opportunity seeking persists and acts on new business, seizes unusual opportunities to obtain financing, equipment, land, workspace, or assistance. The second element is persistence. Persistence takes repeated or different actions to overcome obstacles, make sacrifices, or expend extraordinary effort to complete a task, stick to own judgment in the face of opposition or disappointments. Persistence is one of the most critical traits in any businessman should have. The third element is commitment to work contract. Commitment to work contract accepts full responsibility for problems encountered, helps on employees to get the job done, seeks to satisfying the customer. The fourth one is risk-taking. Risk-taking takes calculated or studied risk, prefers situation involving moderate risk. The fifth one is demand for quality and efficiency. Always strives to raise standards, aims for excellence, strives to do things better, faster, and cheaper. The second cluster is planning cluster. So what is planning cluster? A planning cluster represents one or more business locations for which planning processes are performed, just like warehouses, work centers, sales offices, and purchases offices are grouped together for planning purposes. Each item defined in a company can be linked to multiple sites in one or more planning clusters. There are 3 elements in planning clusters. The first one is goal setting. Goal setting sets clear and specific short-term objectives, sets clear long-term goals. The second element is information seeking. Information seeking personally seeks information on clients, seeks expert for business or technical advice, uses contacts or networks to obtain information. The last one is systematic planning and monitoring. Develops local step-by-step plans to reach goals, looks into alternatives and weighs them, monitors progress and shift to alternative strategies when necessary to achieve goals. The third cluster is power cluster. In power cluster, there are 2 elements. The first is persuasion and networking. Employs deliberate strategies to influence or persuade others, and uses business and personal contacts to accomplish objectives. And the last one is self-confidence. Being an entrepreneur, you need to believe in yourself, express confidence in own ability to complete a difficult task or meet a challenge. So that's all for today, and thank you.
A business plan. Okay. Of course, when you are putting up a business, dapat may plano ka. And that is what we call business plan. So the thing is that, or the question is that, why do we need to have a business plan? And what are the things that we should consider when we are writing a business plan? Now, okay, first, why we should need a business plan? Of course, if we are putting up a business, hindi tayo dapat magsugod lang ng sugod. Kasi, the thing that you are putting up a business, you are already taking up risk, no? So, if magri-risk ka na lang, you should plan it thoroughly. Dapat iplano mo siya ng clear. So, let us first define what is business plan. Okay, business plan is a formal written document containing the goals of a business, the methods on how to attain those goals, and the time frame for the achievement of the goals. Okay, so business plan is the document, is the written document, no, that includes the goals of that business, on how or ano yung mga steps ba, no? Ano yung mga steps para ma-attain or ma-reach mo yung goals ng business. And of course, the time frame, kung hanggang saan or anong time frame mo makukuha or ma-achieve yung goals. Okay, so these are the steps on how to come up or how to write a business plan. First on the list is the executive summary. So, in these steps, no, you are going to briefly tell your readers on what is your company all about, no? What ano ba ang nandoon sa company mo. So, you are going to tell your reader what is the mission of your business, ano ang product mo or services, basic information about the leadership, kung sino ang mamumuno, and of course the employees, and what is the location of the business. So, you are going to dito nakalagay kung ano ang company mo, what is your company is all about, and why it will be successful. So, yun yung mga nakaloob sa executive summary. Second naman is the company description. So, based on the word, so you are going to describe your company. So, use your company description to provide detailed information about your company. So, dito, it includes the problems na na-solve mo dati, yung mga problem na na-solve dati, and remember that be specific, no? Ano yung mga yung mga solution, gano'n. So, those are dapat nakadoon sa company description. Okay, third is the market analysis. So, you'll need a good understanding of your industry outlook and the market strategy, like that. So, dito, kailangan mo mag-research. Kailangan mo mag-research about your competitors or research na anong ginagawa ng other businesses, no? That research will show you the kung ano ang ginagawa ng other businesses, no? Bakit sila successful, and that will answers your question na ano kayang ginagawa ng competitors ko? Kaya ko ba yun? Paano ko ba yun tatapatan? So, those are the marketing strategies and how are you going to sell it, no? Okay. Third is the organizations and management. So, dito nakalagay kung how your business will be structured, no? How your company will be structured, kung sino ang mamumuno, no? You'll have to write it down para alam mo then kung sino ang mamumuno, and ganon. Okay, fourth, saan na ba? Ilan na ba? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, fifth step is about service and product line. So, you are going to describe dito kung ano yung product mo or services, no? Ano yung what services or product you will be offering, and of course you will write down and be specific about the benefits of your customer, kung ano bang mabe-benefit ng customer sa business mo. 6 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 natin is the marketing and sales. So dito dito ang strategy. Ang goal dito is to describe, no, on how are you going to attract your customers. Strategy kung paano ka makakakuha ng iyong customers. So, dito nakapaloob. 7 is, the next is the funding request. So, ang funding request, of course, you are going to explain how much ba ang kailangan mo sa business mo, no? And, ano ang pagkakagastusan mo doon, no? Sa fund na yon. Dito, may time frame to siya. Kung funding, you'll need to, offer, no, for the next 5 years, and ano ang pagkakagastusan mo doon. And second is the financial projection. Itong financial projection, guys, is ano to siya, support to siya sa funding request mo. It's the supplementary funding request with financial protection. No, the goal nito is to convince the customer na kaya, no, convince that your business is stable, na kaya mong anuhin yung gi-request mo na fund, no, will be a financial success. And the last is the appendix. No, appendix, dito nakapaloob, i-attach mo yung mga other supporting documents that will convince your customers, just like other mo na contracts before, mga permits, na it serves as the supporting details, no, para ma-convince mo yung customer mo na legit yung business mo. So, that's all. Thank you.